you? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning from where you are. It depends on which country you are, but I thank God that we are here today. My own time is evening. So, welcome back to my channel. Today, actually, we're going to cook one of my favorite meals. My favorite meals that I really love. That is one of the best meals. If I want to visit you, that is one of the things that I would really be so happy if you can cook for me. And today's meal, we are going to cook fish, tilapia fish, and tilapia fish stew with some ugali. Okay, today's Swahili word, I promise to be telling you a Swahili word, one or two in each and every video, because basically I come from a country where we speak another language called Swahili, and that country is Kenya. I've said in my other videos, if you haven't watched, you can go back and watch them. Okay, and so I speak three languages, basically fluent three languages. One is my mother tongue. It's called Luhia. It's one of the tribes in Kenya, from western part of Kenya. And the other one is called Swahili. Swahili is one of the national language of Kenya, or rather East Africa. Let me say like that. Because originally I come from Kenya. I've said in my other video. If you haven't watched, you can go and watch. So today I'm actually cooking fish with ugali. In my last video, I talked about ugali and I cooked ugali. So you saw how I cook ugali, what it's made of and all that. If you haven't watched, please go back and watch my my previous video. You can watch it. It's cooking ugali with chicken stew. But today we are actually going to cook fish stew. This fish, I prepared it earlier on. I deep fried it. I'll get another video about how you can make fresh fish from the market, and then you can prepare it. So this one I've already prepared it. It's already prepared. So I'm just gonna make a beef stew. Fish stew. I'm not talking about fillet. I'm not talking about the fish with no skin. This is a whole fish, tilapia, a whole tilapia fish that I'm going to prepare today, okay? So we're going to prepare a whole fish, tilapia fish with ugali. I had already talked about ugali in my previous video, as I said. So if you haven't watched, you can go and watch what ugali is made of. But today, still, I'm going to make ugali. Okay, so let me show you what I have here right now. Okay, so we do have our fish, our beautiful fish here. Okay, you can see it. This is our fish that we are preparing today. Okay, and I prepared it earlier, as I said. And then we have 2 tomatoes, and then we have garlic, and then onion, and then that is ginger, fresh ginger grated. I just put in that container. Whenever I grate it or I blend it for easy using it. Okay, so this is what you're gonna have, and this is flour for our ugali. Okay, so these are the ingredients that I'm gonna have. Then I am gonna also add some salt and the other condiments. So okay, I'm gonna show you. Let me prepare everything, get everything ready, and then we're gonna start. Yeah, so guys, I have everything here ready. I have some onions ready now. I already cut them. I have some tomatoes here. I have some onions and garlic. Okay, and then we do have what I didn't tell you earlier on, that I'm gonna cook cream spinach to go with the fish that I do have here. Okay, so I'm gonna make fish, and then I'm also gonna make the creamed spinach. This is spinach. And then I'm gonna use the organic olive oil as usual, extra virgin organic oil. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna use for today. I'm ready, everything is ready. So we're gonna go ahead and now start cooking, okay? So as usual, I'm gonna turn on my stove and then start cooking. Number one thing I'm gonna add this, I'm also making ready for the spinach, okay? So I'm gonna add some little oil. For me, don't use too much oil, just a little is enough. That's enough. Then I'm gonna add my onions, okay? So the onions, Yeah. As I always say, I don't like using too much oil, just some little oil to cook with it. That makes it better. Okay. Let me add the so that's gonna be frying. I know if you've been watching my video, you know I always cook my onions until they are golden brown. I think I'm gonna add some more onions on this. Yeah, I cook my onions until they are golden brown. I'll add some little salt, so as I cook my onions, it's gonna cook with salt. I don't like using raw salt, so I just use, that's what I use. Okay, let me show you well. Pink Himalaya salt, that's what I basically use. So I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit. I don't put too much, just a little bit, that's enough. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that one to be ready, and then I do have some turmeric that I'm gonna add, and a little bit of curry powder, just a little bit. And if you do have, some people use nor, you can add nor to taste if you want to, just a little bit. This is for beef, but if you have the one for fish, you can always add, or just the regular nor. Okay. So I do have this one that I normally sometimes add. This one, it has like onions. It's just like some seasoning. Okay, just a little packet that I'm gonna use. One piece of it. This one piece is a couple of pieces, so I'm gonna just add one piece like this one. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna add when I'm getting ready for it. Okay. So let's check on our onions. Our onions are doing fine. Okay. So we're gonna be ready to add some tomatoes. Yeah, so guys, I've added some tomatoes in it. You can see the tomatoes are continuing to cook. As this one is still going on, I'm gonna start cooking my spinach too. I can cook the two things at the same time. So I'm gonna add some little oil here, and I'm gonna starting here for my spinach. Okay, yeah, I like cooking twice, so to save time. Yeah, so I'm cooking in two places. Cooking here for spinach. This one is onions, getting ready for spinach. I like using onions in my food. I don't know, some people don't. Okay, here now, these are tomatoes. You have to cook until they are, let me say, they are mushy. They are soft and they become like paste. Okay, so that's how I cook. You can add this one a little bit with seasoning. Okay, this seasoning, if you're in the United States, you can get it in Walmart, in farmers market, or any other store that they sell food. So mostly, if you go to Walmart, go to the side of Mexican side. That's where you can get it. Okay, Mexican side, Mexican food side. Okay, then you get that one. So you see, it's becoming paste. That's what we are looking at. Have to make sure that it gets to the state of looking like paste, which is right now is. Okay, you see how it's looking. looking like paste. That's what we are looking for. Okay. So as that one is getting to paste, we're gonna come here and make this one ready. With spinach, with creamed spinach, you don't really have a lot to do. You don't really have a lot to do. It's just the onions and then our spinach, which is right here. Okay. So now we have our paste. It is very looking so nice. This is our paste. Remember, it's just tomatoes, onions, garlic. We're gonna add our ginger now, just a little bit of it, like 1 spoon of ginger. Before now okay, this is our ginger. Just add like 1 spoon of it to make it ginger is very good. You can always check online what is the benefits of ginger. And then last, we're gonna add some water to make, not too much water, just some little water. Okay, so that when we are adding the fish, at least it can get that taste inside the fish. Okay, so as this one is at least boiling a little bit, we're gonna come here and now add, because our onions are ready, we're now gonna add our spinach. So guys, as our spinach is going on, we're gonna leave it to, because it was frozen. Now you'll see our stew here, paste and everything is ready. Now what we're gonna add is we're gonna add the fish inside. Okay, this is our fish. Okay, so we're gonna add our fish inside. Yeah, okay. So because our fish is big, I think I'm gonna cut into something. Yeah, so that's it. We added our fish. So we're gonna do this. Make sure that the paste goes inside. I'm gonna cut this fish into 2 so that it fits on this pot. Okay. Yeah, I cut it into 2. Yeah. It has to make sure that the fish actually, the paste and the fish are getting together. You see how it looks now? Yeah, you don't cook it too much. You just need it a little bit and then it will be ready for the ugali. Okay, I'll reduce the heat so that it just gets a little bit nicer. Yeah, so guys, our fish is now ready. If you can see it, it looks so delicious. And I'm gonna keep it aside so that I can start cooking ugali for myself. So basically guys, the kind of ugali I'm going to cook today is not the ugali I cooked in my last video. Okay, we do have different kind of ugali, and the one I'm cooking today is made of millets. So it's made of millet and cassava. Millet and cassava. It's very soft, and so it's brown in color, because when you let me say grill or crush the millets and cassava together, they grind it. Yeah, grind it. So once it's grinded, it produces some flour. So the flour is actually from Africa. I brought it from Africa. So I'm gonna cook this traditional ugali with fish. That's what I'm gonna cook today. And just to inform you, to remember, I said every video I'm gonna be doing either 1 or 2 Swahili word. And today I'm gonna tell you the word fish in Swahili. Fish in Swahili is called samaki. Okay, fish in Swahili is called samaki. Okay, so samaki is pronounced as S for Sam, A for apple, M for Mary, A for apple, K for Kevin, I for India. So samaki, that means fish. That's a Swahili word. Samaki is Swahili, and then fish is in English. Okay, so another word I'm gonna teach you today, another Swahili I'm gonna teach you today is tomatoes. So tomatoes in Swahili is called nyanya. And this word nyanya, actually, it has two meanings in Swahili, okay? So you can say, when you say nyanya, it means tomatoes. N-Y-A, N-Y-A. Nyanya. Nyanya, okay? So the word nyanya still means grandma, okay? When you say nyanya yako, it means your grandma. Na nyanya yangu, it means my grandma. Okay? So today we've learned a little bit of Swahili. So nyanya, N-Y-A, N-Y-A, it can mean tomatoes, or it can also mean grandma. Okay? So the next thing is samaki, which means fish. Word of today. We've learned Swahili a little bit, okay? So let's check and prepare how to cook our ugali, our brown ugali, okay? So guys, I'm preparing the, I've put some water for in the fire, getting ready for my ugali. It has to boil. So to cook ugali, you have to make sure that the water boils, okay? So let's check how it's doing. Okay, so this is our water. I'm not gonna cook too much because we don't eat too much. It's evening, so we don't eat too much. It's just a little bit of it. And then this is our cream spinach. Let me see how it's doing. Okay. Oh, our cream spinach is almost done. So just giving it some little few minutes, and I guess it's gonna be ready. Okay. Yeah. Our cream spinach should be ready in a few. So once it's ready, we're gonna add some. Okay. Still not ready, but it's almost. And the water is almost boiling. Okay. Guys, now I know you're gonna hear some little noise because the fan is on. So actually, our cream, our spinach is ready. We're gonna add some cream, and that's gonna be ready. Okay, our ugali water is boiling. It has to boil like to the highest heating point before you start cooking. Okay, so we're gonna start cooking our ugali in a minute. Hey guys, so we're gonna start cooking our ugali. Here is, I'm gonna reduce this one because this is almost done. So our spinach is almost ready, so we're gonna reduce it, and then we're gonna start cooking ugali. So you actually add just some little flour, okay, slowly by slowly to cook it. This is gonna turn brown. Okay, you just add, actually it's pure water, and then you add flour, and this is the flour that I have. Okay, add the flour. The last time we cooked corn flour ugali, okay, and today we are cooking wheat millet flour, millet and cassava flour ugali. This is traditional ugali from Africa, especially Kenya. West African too do have it, okay, but they call it a different name. So you have to make sure that you don't have the lumps in, so it has to be very soft, okay. Yeah, so that's the measures. With this one you have to add a lot of flour because it's very slippery, okay. Yeah guys, so after mixing, actually guys, see how it looks like. It's brown in color. That's how it's supposed to look like. And so let's check our spinach and see if it's very ready. So we can go ahead and add some cream in it. Okay, I think it's very very ready. Okay. Yeah, so guys, this is the whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. That's what I'm gonna add. Okay, heavy whipping cream. You can buy this in any store, Walmart, if you're in the United States, that I mean. But in any country, I think you can get it in any supermarket that you can check. But in the USA, you can get in any food store. Okay, it's heavy whipping cream. So I'm gonna just open and we're gonna add a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so guys, this is the cream. See how the spinach is looking like. I'm gonna leave it to cook a little bit. Look how it's looking like. Okay, so the cream, I'm gonna leave the cream to cook a little bit before I take it out. I'm gonna show you the end product of it. Our ugali gonna work. Let me finish out right. Guys, after hard work and all that time, now we are ready. Let me show you what we do have. Yeah, so guys, this is it. This is the cream. Cream spinach is looking so yummy. We have the fish over here looking so nicely with the stew on it, and then we have the ugali over here. So this is our meal for today. Thank you so much. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for cooking with me. I know you can't eat with me. I wish you can eat together. But thank you so much. Subscribe for the next. We still have some more videos coming up. Thank you so much. God bless you. And thank you so much for being with me. Thank you. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and put a notification bell so that whenever I'm gonna upload another video, you're gonna be the first one to be notified. Okay, so thank you. God bless you. Wherever you are, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Bye.